What is good with it, you guys? Yes, today we're back with another motherfucking episode of the first Noel. The first Noel. Sorry if that was too much for my listeners, but what's good with you guys? Yes, today we are back and I'm feeling pretty good, y'all. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty great. It took me a little minute, not really, but just a little minute to, get back in the groove. We just had our holiday season. We just had our holiday season. Christmas just wrapped up for me. Um, and it's baby, it's New Year time. It's New Year time. You know, um, my holidays this year, well, Christmas Eve, it was pretty lit, y'all. Celebrating my best friend's birthday, which is on Christmas Eve. So I was able to visit home again, which was a major vibe because y'all, ever since I've been out in Atlanta, I don't know if this has been too loud, but ever since I've been out in Atlanta, I haven't really been like at home for like special occasions too much. Like for Thanksgiving this year, I was having car issues, so I didn't end up being able to make it home for Thanksgiving and get me a nice home cooked meal. But we did what we had to do so we could be there for Christmas, and we did just that. So honestly, this holiday season, I was very grateful, very thankful. The means my means weren't as meaning my means weren't as good as they were in the previous years for some weird reason. But we're resilient, baby, and we did what we had to do, and we got right. So now we're in heading into this new year. In this new year, um we got some goals for ourselves. I've touched on a little bit of it pretty much in last episode, but y'all, you feel me? My New Year's plans, my New Year's goals this year is to, baby, focus 100% on the podcast. Focus on myself, you feel me? But honestly, focus on the podcast as well because this is something that, I genuinely enjoy doing, and it helps me be able to express and just talk about things, and just really vibe out, y'all. This is a vibe for me. So that's going to be my focus going into the new year. Um, Really trying to get back into my content bag. You feel me? I know a lot of people want to get into their content bag, or a lot of people are getting into their content bag. And I love that. You feel me? Because I feel like the past few years were a lot of introspection and a lot of groundwork. Groundwork, baby. Now it's time to get to the motherfucking work. You feel me? Now it's time to actually get on our toes and get to working. So, that's my vibe going into the new year, you feel me? This new year I'm planning on hopefully, receiving me. I'm going to y'all, let me correct myself because baby, this 2024 I'm going to get me a man, okay? That's what the vibe is giving, baby. My man is coming this year, 2024. And yes, I'm going to be glad to hopefully to go back to this moment and be like, yes, baby, I said it because I did. You feel me? Mind you, this year, we were wanting a man. Well, 2023, we were wanting a man too. Like, so really, we were manifesting our man on for or by Christmas. You feel me? All I want for Christmas is you. When I tell you, I avidly was living by that song this year because I just knew, baby, my man was going to be here for Christmas. I just knew. But, that didn't end up happening. That didn't end up happening. So now we're shooting for January. January, man. Start talking to him so I can have a Valentine's Day. Mind y'all, my great friend, Yasmin, she's a Pisces. We've been doing Valentine's Day together for the past few years. And honey, I told her earlier, I'm like, baby, I love you down. But I'm not trying to see you on Valentine's Day this year. I'm not. Like, I really am not. I love you down though, babe. You feel me? So This year we're hoping for a man by then, y'all. For real, for real. Cause it's like my dating life has been at an ultimate halt, y'all. Like I've been single for years. Like I've been single. It's like I've been single since 2017, y'all. I wasn't finna say it, but that's just the reality. I've been single since 2017, and mind y'all, 2014. I mean 2024. So what is that? 7 years ago, y'all. That's been the longest since I've had like a title when it comes to a man. You feel me? So bless y'all, bless. So I feel like we definitely are going to get what we want going into the new year now. Um, you know, ever since I've moved to Atlanta, I feel like it's been a little different, mind y'all. The dating pool in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's very slim, especially for my community, especially for the gays, babe. You feel me? It's definitely giving small pool, especially if you're a little picky, but not even really. Like, honestly, I feel like in Charlotte, most of the guys weren't really avidly trying to approach you and get to know you and stuff like that. Like, a lot of niggas was just wanting to fuck. And mind y'all, baby, I'm a virgin. Yes, baby, that's the real tea, y'all. I'm a virgin. You feel me? I'm what? I'm 22, 23. I'm 22, but turning 23 in 2024. So we're keeping it up as much as we can, baby, for real. You feel me? Because niggas in Charlotte just wanted to fuck, so it was just like, hell nah, nigga, I ain't trying to fuck with you, cause you feel me. You want to fuck, and that's not really what I'm looking for. Mind y'all, I'm a virgin at 22 because I feel like you feel me? I want a man. I personally need a man and a physical connection, emotional connection with you in order to really want to bust it open. Mind you, my man that I had, not my man. Yeah, I guess I can say it. But my man then at the time, he he just wasn't the one. You feel me? Like, we dated for a few years, but he wasn't the one that made me feel comfortable enough to bust my baby open, bust my raspberry open. You feel me? That's honestly crazy now that I'm repeating it. But no, literally, y'all, like, he wasn't the one. He gave me picture perfect, but the picture wasn't so perfect. So ever since him, broke up with him in 2017, y'all, I've really been on my solo dolos. You feel me? And mind you, life started life in like a year after that, like that next year. So really, yeah, like, you feel me? I didn't really have time to be focusing on another guy or bringing a guy into my life and to just shake shit up. Truly, y'all like my shoes? Y'all go to the YouTube if you can't see my shoes, because these are popping, baby. Thanks to my bestie. But yeah, so he wasn't the one, and I just kind of was on my solo dolo shit after breaking up with him. Now there was this one other guy that I met around 2020. Mind you, I knew of this guy before 2020. Like, I believe I started to know about this guy 2018. Like, the ending, kind of in towards the ending of 2018, 2019. But I always thought he was cute, but I just never really pounced on him. You feel me? Wasn't really giving that vibe. So, a few years go by. We're to 2020 COVID. Oh, was that 2020 or 2021? Wherever COVID year, child. I started to, I'm getting over the last guy, still kind of from 20. Oh, see, I'm skipping over stuff, y'all. So the guy that I broke up with 2017, he ended up popping back into my life around 2020 before COVID started. So, we all were kind of like a big, I don't want to say friend group, but my man, I brought him around on my friends and shit. So the other guy that I liked was there too, but I didn't really look at him like that because I had the other guy there. So once I really, really ended it with him in 2020, I started talking to the other guy, kinda. But mind y'all, it's kind of like I fell in love with like a straight man, like, you feel me? But I don't want to, I'm gonna say blessed because, you know, I don't know what he was, and I feel like he didn't know what he was really either. He couldn't really quite put a label on it. Mind you, we grew up in a society where it's like you either gay or you straight. There's no really in between. Bye, they not really believing you, girl. So it's just like growing up in a society like that. I was getting to know him. We were vibing to the point where it's like, damn, I really like this nigga, and I could feel this man liking me too. And it's like to all my girls out there, all my gals, you may have been in a place where you're falling in love with a quote unquote straight guy, but y'all, baby, all the yeah, baby, you knew his real tea, but of course you were just giving him grace, which I gave him grace, but I feel like I was the more and more as we were going on in our relationship was evolving and growing. um I was really starting to like him, and I'm like, oh my god, like this man. Obviously, he shows signs of liking me, and I show signs of liking him. But like, he's technically not out the closet, or he's not ready. He's not developed enough to really be able to take something like this seriously. And mind y'all, I'm a lover girl. Like, I am a lover girl, baby. I don't have time. Well, let me not say I don't have time, but I'm a lover girl, so I really want that true love, like fantasy, like fantasy turned into reality. I'm the princess type situation. So, once I started growing real major feelings for him, it was like there was a point in time where I expressed my feelings, and it was just kind of like my job. I love expressing my feelings, but it was just so cringy, like, cause we were talking for a very long time, y'all. Like this is probably we probably ended in like 2022, maybe like 2021, 2022. I honestly don't know, child. Time be doing his thing. So, um, yeah. So I ended up expressing my feelings to this guy, and he. It was really weird because it's like I could literally like see, mind you, dude started crying. You feel me? Dude started crying because it was just like he was. Personally, this is how I felt while he was crying, because it was like he wants to be able to give me that answer that I was wanting or looking for. But personally, like I said, he wasn't developed enough to really be able to say like I love. Well, he did say I love you, but it's like it didn't give like I love you the way you want me to love you. It gave like, baby, I'm trying. Like I can do it. Like he was, I'm giving him grace, babe, because I felt like he was trying, but me being the person I was and in that space and time, baby, I didn't want to keep investing my time, my energy, and love into this guy who obviously loved me too, but wasn't able to really express that. I don't feel like he was able to express how he felt about me because, of course, we had friend groups, so we had people around that, I ended up, steering away from, and then they, of course, like had their input because they were still friends with him, and they were just kind of putting stuff in his ear to kind of just deteriorate him from feeling like he had any type of emotion for me. Because it's like when you're a person who is I don't want to say gullible, but when you're a person who goes through things to the point where you let some people be able to get into your head, it may work, especially if you're personally wavering in your head back and forth, like, do I like this person, do I not like this person? That outside person is going to get into you potentially and be like, girl, maybe you don't like him, girl. Are you really gay? Like, are you really trying to, or just like, oh, nigga, you not gay. Like, you just think you gay. But, like, I feel like the guy, he was the type of person who wasn't big on labels. Like, he was more of a, maybe, well, if y'all say I am, then I guess I am. But he wasn't really giving you a clear answer. He's a Gemini. No shade, y'all. He was a Gemini. And honestly, we love Geminis, but we don't really fuck with him like that, to be honest. So, I gave him grace, and I just ended up having to distance myself, even though, y'all, I honestly felt like he was the love of my life, even though he was straight. Isn't that crazy? Like, to all my gals in the comments or who are watching and listening, baby, let me know. DM me a story, baby. DM me a story about a time you may have fell in love with a quote unquote straight guy, or a guy that maybe wasn't interested in you, or even just a person. To my gals, you feel me? To my girls, you feel me? Maybe if you fell in love with a girl, whoever you fell in love with, child, send me a DM, let me know, baby, because I love to talk about it on the podcast. Um, so okay, pretty much after then, my dating life has been, baby, these niggas have been too much. Well, not too much, but these niggas have, run a number on me, child. These niggas have run a number, so it's like, what am I finna do, girl? What am I finna do? So I've been really on my solo dolo, mental health type situation. But when I moved to Atlanta, girl, when I when I moved to Atlanta, the niggas out, or the guys out here, baby, niggas too, child, bless. But the people out here, the guys out here, they are on the prowl, baby. They're on the prowl, rolling on the river. Like, baby, they are on the prowl, Mary. Really rolling. Like, they will actively, come up to you, approach you. I don't know if it's something in the Atlanta air, but baby, these niggas in Atlanta ain't coming to motherfucking blood. You feel me? So it's like, wow, I go from a place of being introspective, not really getting a lot of guys approaching me, to moving to a whole new city where this is all niggas do, is approach you, baby, and try to see the real tea. Mind you, niggas in Atlanta just be wanting to fuck too, but I feel like some of them probably do be wanting to, get to know you and really key, you feel me? So, yeah, like, the struggle with my dating life nowadays is more, because mind you, I'm female presenting, you feel me? But personally, I don't consider myself trans. You feel me? Personally, I don't consider myself trans. I present myself as, female, but I did grow up in, 3 older brothers, as a male, and I was comfortable with the way I was raised, even being till now. Like, that's just how I feel. So I feel like when I come female presenting to the guys up here in Atlanta, they're either thinking trans. They're either thinking I'm trans, or they thinking, like I'm a heterosexual woman. You feel me? So it's like, that's been my struggle, because it's like, baby, I don't identify as either. So I've been getting a lot of guys that either think I'm heterosexual, like a heterosexual woman, and then try to hit out me. Then I gotta tell them the tea. You feel me? Tell them the tea, because baby, it's a dangerous game out here for my girls, for real. So let him know the tea. Not do too much in person. Get the number, go home, send him a text, baby. It was nice meeting you, but I gotta let you know a little something, baby, for real. And then let that go, or I'll tell them, or they'll know I'm trans. Well, they'll think, not know I'm trans, Lord, think I'm trans, and then want to pursue some type of sexual fetish or fantasy when it comes to that, like, which is really cringy, y'all, to me personally. Like, that's not my vibe. Like, and I started kind of dealing with that a little bit before I left Charlotte. Like, these niggas really be fetishizing trans women, or just feminine presenting guys. Like, and nobody really is wanting love right now. Is this just the generation we're living in? Baby, I don't really know, but baby, like I told y'all last episode, I'm really patient. So I'm the type of person that'll really wait. You feel, mind you, 22 virgin, baby. Keep it real. I'm willing to wait. So it's just like, the guys up here, they're nice and approaching, but I still haven't met the one that's just the full picture package for me. Like, I'm not the type of, baby, if I notice you are fetishizing me, it's like, girl, like, you see my face. For the ones that are watching, baby, that's really cringy. Like, girl, I can't. I've met guys up here who, fetishize me and literally treat me like I'm a slut, like, or try. They literally try to treat me like I'm a slut or some type of whore, like I'm finna just want to automatically hook up with you because you're a guy, like. And I feel like that's a misconception when it comes to being feminine in the dating life. Is like, girl, or just, whatever you identify in the community as well. Like, baby, just because I'm quote unquote gay or present myself as gay doesn't mean, like, bitch, I want to just fuck every man that I see. Like, what the fuck? Why? Why would I want to do that? Like, you feel me? It could make me throw up genuinely, because it's like, girl, you is not that cute. Who the fuck do you think you are? You feel me? And it's like, really, let's get it together, because shit like that is not okay. Like, for real. I've had some guys that literally, like, baby, barely even have a conversation with you, and they're just automatically thinking, oh, can I come over? Can you come over? How about we go on a motherfucking date? You feel me? Let's go to Red Lobster, baby. Do you even know my full name? Like, you feel me? These niggas don't be wanting to know shit about a person. They just want to get into the pants. And it's like, girl, are you being safe? Are you being safe? Like, for real. All my girls out there, I hope y'all being safe to these motherfuckers. Rather they DL, inhale, or whatever the fuck, child. Make sure you're staying safe and protected. Because, baby, these niggas out here, they'll fuck tree bark. They'll fuck anything, for real. So make sure you're being safe and careful, because if they act like that with you, baby, they probably then already did it 15 other times. You feel me? And ain't no nigga penis that good enough to want to mess with your health. You feel me? Mess with your body, mess with your insides. Like, girl, ugh. You feel me? Just blessed, for real, y'all. Like, people out here, the guys out here, some are a vibe, and some gotta go. It's giving run red flag. Like, baby, you feel me? So I hope my girls are all being safe, because, being a femme presenting, femme presenting guy out here, it's harder. You feel me? So I feel like it's best if we keep our rapport clean, classy, and sexy, so we won't have to get that common stigma of being a whore, just being so hell bent on penis and dick. Like, I get it. You feel me, baby? Let's not act like I don't have my moments of, wanting to get plowed down. But let's be real, baby. I know at the end of the day, like, like I said, I want a personal connection, and, I care about who goes inside of me. Like, mind you, I'm a virgin, but who would go inside of me, or who I let inside of me, or whatever the fuck, you got to make sure you're careful. And if you don't know these people, then, you're bound for anything. I feel like there's a lot of common misconceptions, like I said, when it comes to our community. It's just like, it's not okay for people to think that we're just a common just a like what like just a regular motherfucker who just want a piece of meat. But now, I ain't shading to my girls who maybe that's all they want. You feel me? But I feel like a lot of and this is just me speaking on my experiences, a lot of the guys really feel like, people in our community just are leeches, or just are just wanting to have the pipe and be gone, which I feel is a common misconception, because there's girls out here, or my gals, that want to have love, but you feel me, the dating pool is so slim, they feel like, fuck it, might as well just start the fucking going crazy and getting what I want, because in a sense that is a superpower, like old girl said in Jasmine Sullivan's Host Tales, baby. You feel me? It's sad that I can't just be who I am and be a true authentic person without feeling like the pussy. I mean, the pussy is the power. You feel me? The poom poom is the power, baby. Rather you're a guy or a girl, child. That's the power to a lot of these people out here. So when you give it away so freely, potentially, then you're giving away your power. You don't want to do that to somebody who ain't gonna care about you the day after, unless that's your cup of tea, girl. Shit, I don't know. So earlier today, I seen a post that was basically saying, let me go to it real quick. That was basically saying, well, this guy was saying that he considered himself straight for, messing with a trans woman. You feel me? And this, I feel like this is a very touchy subject because it's just like, okay, so let me play it for y'all real quick.
Nobody gotta say, cause me personally, like, if anybody asks if I'm gay and shit like that, I don't see myself as I'm gay. Like, for me, I don't think I'm gay at all. Like, I'm not sick or doing some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with her.
So you never would have thought of being gay prior to this. So that's like your first time even having somebody throw that idea out there.
What?
The gay thing, like you never thought of yourself that way or whatever. Was it a little bit of like, was it tricky in your head to even DM a trans person, or you're like, oh, like, is this?
I'm be honest with you, like when I just seen her, I was like, cause I knew who she was before. Like I seen her on the what's it called, doing the catfish shit. In 2020, I was always on my phone on the live and shit. I seen her doing shit like that. But I don't know, like I scrolled into her page and I saw her, seen she was in New York. I was looking at her shit. I was like, she look good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Texted her, and
It's been good ever since.
yeah. I don't really know.
So I feel like this is a really tricky subject because it's like, he doesn't consider himself gay. Like, and I don't necessarily feel like, you're gay if you fall in love with a person of trans descent. Like, whether that's a trans woman or trans woman or trans male. Like, you know, it is what it is, y'all. And it's so sad because, mind you, we live in a society of where labels, if you don't got a label, girl, you're just gotta go. You feel me? You're disbanded when it comes to society because, baby, they feel like you're too confusing, or girl, we don't got the time to understand. But realistically, it's like if a woman considers herself a woman, you feel me? She's a woman. And it's like, technically, you're not, I wouldn't consider you gay. Now, I feel like when it gets to the point of where, no, see, and here's another thing. I feel like when it comes to this subject, a lot of people only consider it gay because, some trans women still do have their genitals, like, or their quote unquote male parts, or however you want to call it. You feel me? So it's like, in that sense, I feel like that's where it gets a lot of people misconstrued. And I personally think it's not fair if you would consider a guy not gay if a trans woman was to have her surgery, like all her surgery from top to bottom. But there's not always trans women out there who have the surgery, have the means to get the surgery, or who even want to get the surgery. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like it's fucked up that we can't consider him just a regular human being in a regular relationship just because he likes or is likes his women, or just trans, like, whatever you see. It's really confusing because it's like, baby, he likes what he likes. He sees a woman and he's going for that woman, period. Now, like you said, it's not like he's like sucking dick and shit, but it's just like, girl, it intercourse is intercourse, but you feel me? Who am I, girl? Who am I? But it's just like, let's be real. We need to start giving these people grace because, I feel like there's a lot of double standards that people live by, which shouldn't be lived by, because even growing up as a gay person, it was just like, even growing up as a gay person, it was just like, it wasn't okay for gay guys to be gay, but if it was a gay girl, it was like, baby, you a part of the family. Like, girl, shit like that was mad lame. So I feel like in this sense, it's kind of the same thing. Like, it's not fair. It's not fair. You feel me? And when will we get to a place where that shit is not going to be an OD conversation? Like, you feel me? That shit's not okay. Like, girl, if he goes by what he goes by, then he goes by that. And then you got people in the comments, child. Let's see what they saying, girl. You got people in the comments going crazy, girl. People in the comments going crazy. Nothing gayer than being with a man, knowing it's a man, than trying to convince yourself it's not a man that's super gay. It's giving denial with a dose of delusional. That nigga gay. And then there's this one person. Let's all mind our business in 2024. Date who you want to date without judgment. Period. Let me like that, girl. Cause that's the real tea. Why can't we live in a world where everybody mind their goddamn business? You feel me? That shit is O M effing D. You feel me? But with that being said, like I said, I don't personally consider myself a trans woman. That's not something I'm necessarily interested in doing in the moment, but who's to say I won't be doing it in 10 years or however many years from now. So I feel like me not even being of that descent or that lifestyle is just kind of like, I'm able to understand different lifestyles other than mine. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I wouldn't want to be considered gay if I was him either. You feel me? Because it's like, baby, if that's not how I feel, that's not how I feel. And I honestly hope that he's the type of person that really don't give a fuck what nobody says. Because you can say you don't, but you really got to know you don't to know you don't. So, big ups to him, baby. Shout outs to him because, baby, you keep doing you and you keep doing the damn thing. For real. So, like that, and that goes back to me, baby. I'm ready for a man 2024, and I want a man that's confident in himself, like this guy, or blessed. You feel me? Just confident in yourself. You're actually able to just be your true authentic self, not really care too much about what people got to say. You feel me? Because I'm a confident. I want to be able to you to have some of the qualities that I don't have, or the opposite way around. I want us to have a lot of similarities, of course, but I want you to be able to teach me some things that maybe I need to know. You feel me? And I feel like that really turns me on. Like, baby, I'm a Taurus, y'all, so you can't tell me shit and I know everything, period. But when you're actually able to gag me, like, hold on, bitch, maybe I didn't know that. You feel me? It's like, wow, bitch, let's get it on. For real, because you really gagged me. Like, I'm looking for a guy that's able to really just truly love, nurture me for who I am, and understand the places I've been, the places I'm going, and just why I am the way I am, and why I want to be where I want to be. So when it comes to pronouns and labels, like, I'm not big on labels, girl. If I didn't have to be considered a label, I won't. And I honestly try not to, because it's like, even if you say you don't consider yourself, you don't like labels, bitch, they'll be like, oh, well, it's giving you're non-binary. And it's like, well, baby, that's a label. And maybe I need some guests on this podcast to, we plan on doing that soon, to maybe further educate me a little bit, because not everybody knows everything. But me personally, if I say I don't like labels, baby, I don't like labels, non-binary included. You feel me? But I guess that's the label, so shit, I don't know. Like, I consider myself just me. You feel me? If anybody asks me, like, oh, what are your pronouns? Personally, I say Noel. Like, Noel is my pronoun. Period. Say my name, baby. It ain't that hard. You feel me? I feel like people really try to act like people with pronouns or other things that they identify as, like, people really try to act like it's such a big task or such a big ass to just be respected and called something new. Like, you got people real names being Christopher, but you don't see a problem calling them Chris. Like, you folks, so why can't it be the same thing when it comes to someone wanting to switch their name or someone wanting to just be called something else, girl? People be acting like it's such a big task, and I feel like those are the people that you gotta let go in your life. Because that's just not okay. If you're not gonna respect me and who I am and what I believe in, then you gotta go, baby. For real. But that just goes to say, baby, 2024, we're finding us a man. We're looking for love. We're open. We're optimistic. And, I don't want a man that feels like he needs me. I don't want to feel like I need a man. You feel me? I want to feel like we both want each other. We want to be able to wake up to each other every day, or we want to be able to add each other, or want to have each other a part of our days. Because a lot of people nowadays, they need each other, girl. And if you need me, girl, I don't know. I don't like really anybody to need me. Like, cause need is a strong word for real, for real. But I'm looking forward to a lot this year, especially when it comes to this podcast, because I feel like this was just one conversation of many that we will have in regards to this. And I'm excited to be able to have you guys on this journey going forward, because it's like I'll be able to update y'all on, baby, I just found a man last week, or I went on my first date, like, oh my god, like. So yes, I feel like this episode we really just touched on a lot of stuff when it comes to being a part of my community and just being femme presenting and just all the good old rundown, baby. Because sometimes niggas need to talk about it or just get a little bit more educated. So thank you guys, and I appreciate you guys for watching this and listening to this second podcast episode. Keep in mind, baby, this is season 1. We got some guests coming soon, some very special guests, and I cannot wait to have these beautiful, open-minded conversations with them as well. Hopefully, you guys, left this left this podcast knowing a little bit more information, or just getting able to see things from a different perspective, which is mine, which is from the first Noel. The first Noel. So, thank you guys. I really appreciate you. And we got a lot coming this season. Coming this year. I hope everyone starts this year off very positively with their goals in order and just shooting for their dreams, baby. Because if I can do it, you can do it too. Period. But thank you guys. Please subscribe. Please stream me or whatever. Please listen to this podcast on the different platforms. Watch me on YouTube if you want to see the visual. Baby, come back on here. We're vibing. We're lit, baby. And baby, come back again, because this is the first Noel. Love you down.